May nga po na to, tanan. Ako ang kinasing-kasing pagpadangat sa pasubo, condolence, pagampo, alang kang Mamang Narcisa, ug alang sa tanan niyang kapamilya, ilibin na ni adiri si Monsignor Boy, akong estudyante si Owen o yang kapikas, pahigala si Nimpa. Sa tanan nga ni adini maayong hapon. Diya sa Ecclesiastes ginaingon dunay panahon sa matag butang. Karong adlaw mao ang panahon nga atong ikatunol ang ato ang katapusan nga pagtahod, pakigduyog o pag-appreciate sa gasa sa kinabuhi ni Mamang Narcisa. Nakadungog ko ganina sa pagpambit gikan ni Merna, si Mildred dahil si Vice Mayor, na tandok po ko sa ilang ipambit o ako may agree sa tanan nilang na obserbaran o ako maingon po nga mao to ang kinabuhi ni Mamang. Sa ngalan sa nga opisyali sa Dakbayan sa Tanggob, ato ang mga empleyado, mga nagserbisyo sa gobyerno, apil ang mga katawhan, akong ipadangat ngadto sa iyang pamilya ni Mamang ang kinasing-kasing pasalamat sa nahimong dako nga kontribusyon ni Mamang sa paglambo sa ato ang syudad. Gikan pa sa iyang pagserbisyo sa edukasyon hangtod nahimo nga city councilor, nahimo nga commissioner o daghan pa nga iyang nahaptang katungdanan. O sama sa gisay-isay ni Mildred, katupod ang pinakadako nako nga hiyas nga namatikdan ni Mamang nga mahinahon yun kaayo. Mora sila piling mo senior, mo ni ang ilang nisyan nati never silang kinabuhi nga di singkahan sila. Mapo na ako kasi natian nga motherly yun, Mamang gid siya. Tungod ni ana unya among itonol amo ang formal nga pasubo o recognize sa dakong contribution ni late City Councilor Narcisa Naron. Bisan kami wala nagkauban gyud aktual sa paglingkod, pero tataw kaayo ang iyang nahimo nga contribution sa pagpalambo sa atong syudad. Di po ko kalimot sa una, daghan po kaayong taga barangay Lorenzutan nga nagpatabang niya diha sa pag-apply o kasagaran pod na pahimutan. Apil pod akong igsoon si Lorna, Bosa kami pod in one way or another may bati pod og utang kabubuton sa iyaha, Sa panahon nga si Owen nag-eskwela St. Michael's, doon na po'y panahon nakaduha ko silang balay, o sa panahon pod nga nakauban mi ni Monsignor sa seminaryo, basin maputo ang panahon nasuod na mo ilang pamilya. So nining hapuna akong balikon among itonol ang amo ang kinasing-kasing nga pagday pasalamat sa Ginoo nga ang ato ang Mamang Narcisa nahimong gasa gyud dili lang silang pamilya. Bosa mo senyor, siyang pamilya. Salamat sa inyo po nga pagpahulam, ni Mamang dito sa siyudad. Nga daghan gid po siya nahimo. Dili lang ako, daghan pa nga wala diri. nga iyang natabangan natandog, no? Mao na nga kami ni adinhi kay gusto pud mi apil sa pundok sa katawhan nga miila sa iyahang nabuhat para sa dili lang sa gobyerno, hasta pod sa simbahan. Kay kauban man sad mi og parokya dinhi. Tama tong ingon ni Mildred mo tingaling nakaanak pod siya og pare dayon nahimong monsignor. So dili lang ko tas-on ni ami dinhi mi doyog ambit base ng among presensya makatibhang sa kasubo na gibati sa iyahang pamilya. Kay kinig yung mamatyan ta bisan kon ibalo na tang mamatay dili jud kalikayan nga masakitan kita, no? Pagkamatay kong mama nakahilak yapon ko, no? Mo nang niami dinhi kay pagpasinati sa among pagduyog, no? O niasab mi kay gusto na mo representahan ang atong syudad pag-ila sa dakong kontribusyon ni Mamang. O tabang putagampo nga bisan kita nakabalo na nga ang Ginoo magakuha gid niya tungod sa iyahang mga may binuhatan, pero pa rin pagampo alang gyud sa iyang pahulay nga dayon o para po sa kapayan sa iyahang pamilya. Sa ato tanan, maayong hapon.
Daghang salamat, Mayor Ben Kanama. So at this time, as a mark of honor and gratitude, we now proceed to the formal tributes. We invite the barangay officials first to present the resolution of condolence. All the barangay officials o Barangay Pangabuan, headed by their punong barangay, Honorable Mildred Acono, and all the barangay kagawads to present their resolution of condolences. And we would like to request the children, the family of Mamang Narcisa to receive the resolution of condolences. The children of Mamang, Atinimpa, Monsignor Boy, and Kuya Owen. The barangay Pangabuan, Sangguniang Barangay, pass and approve a resolution number 025, series of 2026, a resolution expressing deep sympathy and gratitude for the dedicated service of the late public servant, Mrs. Narcisa Naron. Thank you very much, the barangay officials of Pangabuan. So, at this time, I am requesting all, pwede magpabilin ang mga anak ni Mamang, all the city officials of the local government unit of Tangub, headed by our city mayor, Honorable Sabiniano Kanama, and all the city councilors in attendance, headed by our city vice mayor, Honorable Tito Dicina, would like to present this resolution of condolences as the pass and approve city resolution number 2026-01-056 entitled A Resolution Expressing the Profound Condolences of the Local Government Unit of Tangub City to the bereaved family of our beloved Mamang Narcisa Naron and honoring her exemplary legislative service and stewardship as General Commissioner of the Tangub City Historical Commission. So we would like to present this resolution of condolences. Thank you very much, the city officials of Tangub. At this time, we would like to request the officers from the Philippine National Police. We will witness the ceremonial folding and presentation of the Philippine flag to the bereaved family in honor of Mamang's faithful service to the city and community. This is to be facilitated by our PNP of Tangub City. Again, we would like to request the family of Mamang, the children, to receive the Philippine flag. At this time, the Tangub City Historical Commission prepared a video presentation tribute for our Mamang Narci. So at this time, we would like to direct our attention to our monitor for this presentation. of Mamang Narsing, we shall hear a response and message of gratitude from the bereaved family. We would like to call Miss Ana Mercy Salazar to deliver the family's message of thanks.
Hello. Okay. Today we gather with heavy hearts but also with deep gratitude to honor my Lola Mamang, a woman who truly lived a full life. Okay. If there's one thread that runs through everything she was and everything she did, it is service. Not the kind that asks to be noticed, but the kind that quietly becomes a way of life. Lola Mamang's life was rooted in her faith, and that faith didn't stay in words. It moved into choices, into duty, into the way she cared for people. She lived with a steady sense of what mattered. The spirit of service shaped everything she did. She was a woman of great faith, but also a woman of deep intellect. She loved reading and she loved writing, especially poetry. She believed in the power of words to teach, to clarify, to comfort, and to challenge. She was a published author and an educator who didn't simply pass on information, but helped shape lives. Beyond the classroom and the page, she also took on the work of public service, serving her community with real responsibility, whether as a city councilor or through her work with the Dangob City Historical Commission. What stands out to me isn't just the titles, but what they reveal about her. She cared enough to carry the weight of serving others. She believed that history mattered, to guard what is true and to help build something lasting for those who come after. And yet, as we honor all of that, what I hope we remember just as much is who she was at home, who she was to us. Lola Mamang was always a proper lady. She was poised, composed, and dignified. But she was also genuinely funny. She loved to joke around. There was a lightness in her that people gravitate towards. But she could also be very strict. Not out of harshness, but out of care. She had standards, and she believed enough to hold us to them. She wanted the best from us because she saw the good in us even when we didn't. When I picture her, one of the memories I keep coming back to was her singing, "I Love the Flowers." It is such a simple song, but is so tender and childlike in its innocence. It captures something essential about her, that underneath the duty and the discipline there was gentleness, a love for beauty and joy that could still show up in song. Even a woman who carried so much responsibility still made room for something soft. And I want to say this plainly because it is important. A person like Lola Mamang is a rarity. In a world where it's easy to be performative, easy to compromise, and easy to bend your values depending on what's convenient, Narcisa Naron lived with integrity. All of us, she had human moments, but her compass stayed true. She meant what she said, she kept her word, and she lived the same way in public as she did in private. And that kind of integrity, quiet, consistent, lived over a lifetime, is something you didn't come across often. It is something you feel grateful for and privileged to have witnessed. In our family, she was love made steady. She was a loving wife and a devoted mother, the kind of woman who made a home not only through care, but through example. As a grandmother, she was such a delight. Warm, witty, and grounding. That's why calling her our family's North Star feels right. A star doesn't shout or demand attention. It just stays constant and calm, guiding you back when you're not sure where you are. She showed us what it looks like to live with faith, purpose, integrity, and to live with a love that doesn't quit. There's a line from Longfellow's A Sum of Life about leaving behind footprints in the sands of time. When I think of Lola Mamang, I think of those footprints, deep and unmistakable. You see them in the people she taught, the work she did, and the community she served, and the family she shaped with faith and love. You see them in the values she passed down, often without speeches, but simply through the way she lived. We will miss her deeply. We will miss her humor, her grace, her steady presence, and the feeling that we were always oriented because she was there. But we do not leave here only with grief. We leave with an inheritance, something solid and lasting. Her example, her faith, her love, and the quiet courage of her integrity. Lola Mamang, thank you for the life you lived and the way you lived it. May we honor you not only with our words today, but the way we live tomorrow. So, wow. Yes. No more.
On behalf of the local government unit of Tangub City, we extend our deepest condolences and heartfelt gratitude to everyone who joined us in honoring the life and legacy of our dear Mamang Narcisa Naron. May this tribute serve as a testament to the profound impact that Mamang Narcisa can have on the lives of the people of Tangub. And may her memory continue to inspire us all. Mamang, though you're gone from our sight, your legacy lives on in our hearts, and you always have a special place in our hearts.